What is up, y'all? Capone Tony here, and welcome to another Ever Crisis video. Welcome to my little battle ranking Deviant Hybrid 13 guide, so to speak. I'm just gonna show off my team specifically and you know, what I do, what I have equipped and whatnot. I am ranked 3rd at the moment in my group. We got yeah, look at this, top 3 right now. Happy with this. Should be good for top 10. We will see. Hey, look, it's Liquid King. That's the King of Smash. Awesome. But anyway, yeah, I'll show my team real quick, show you a quick run that I did to actually get this score, and also give you kind of a breakdown to kind of give you some specifics about it. So this is the team I ran. I'm using Sephiroth. I know a lot of people are using Lucia and Aerith as their supports, but I'm using Sephiroth because he's my strongest DPS. If you have Seph's ultimate, it's going to make him do so much extra damage during the sigil phase, because that's what, you know, this does. The interruption mastery just gives you 60% extra damage. So if you have Seph's ultimate and you have Ice Sephiroth, he's probably your best DPS here. If you don't have Ice Seph, you can go with Ice Cloud. Abood has a good guide on if you're using Ice Cloud, so I would check out his video. You can use Ice Tifa. I believe Janelle has a good video, so check out Janelle's video as well if you want to use Tifa. So yeah, other good guides are available too. I think Meads has a good video too. So yeah, check out everybody's guide, but this is my guide specifically for an OB6 Sephiroth. And 2 good supports here, Lucia and Aerith. No new Lucia either. All right, so we'll start with Aerith. I do Citric in the main hand because you kind of need to, because you got to have Circle Sigil boost. You need to have Circle Sigil boost on a weapon for this fight for the level I'm running at. By the way, I'm running it at level 270. So I have everything to the max, except I just have the physical defense and magic defense set to default. If you want to be a super lazy ass, I mentioned this in my previous video, you can just raise everything to the max and set HP to 0, and you can just kill the boss in just a couple hits. So that's a very lazy guide to kind of just do well in this. So yeah. But anyway, I'll show off my team here. So Aerith, again, yeah, like I said, Citric Wand is for boosting ice potency, buff debuff extension. You got to boost the ice potency on Sephiroth because it starts out at -3 ice potency, so you're gonna definitely need this. Kamura Wand is mainly for raising magic defense, so to minimize damage from the bombs and from the enemy's AoE attacks. So that's what I'm going with here. Materia is like just magic defense stat sticks. We got to have at least one Asuna Darkness, because you gotta heal that Asuna Darkness or else you can't attack with physical attacks. And this is just a stat stick as well. It has Circle Sigil, yeah, so magic defense, physical defense, minimizing damage. So the subs, I go with P attack all allies, P attack all allies, and 1 magic defense all allies to kind of minimize a little bit of the damage you take overall. I'm actually getting boost attack all allies from her costume, so that's nice. All right, so that's my Aerith. Yeah, I have Breath Earth 2. You might need this. Limit breaks and interruptions kind of come into play in this fight. So I'm using Lucia. I'm just using her limit break outfit. Shinra Ceremonial Rifle in the main hand for the boost attack all allies that helps Seph do more damage. Buff debuff extension. Triangle Sigil boost is a big thing here because you're going to need that for the sigil breaking aspect of the fight. Nightjar mainly for the physical defense down, because we definitely need that. And I do have her ultimate. I don't even think I used it in the fight, honestly. Which, honestly, if I could fit that in there, I might actually do a little bit better. Runera, fit magic defense up. Magic defense, physical defense. And then Runera, this is a triangle Runera as well, meant more defense. I could probably get a little bit better on the defense here to kind of minimize damage too, but whatever. Physical attack all allies, physical attack all allies, and then another magic defense all allies. Again, reducing damage is, you know, just as important as getting out of the fight and doing good damage too. So you can replace those stat sticks if you want with like boost attack all allies, but you know, just see what works better for you and whatnot. But I found it to be better to just kind of have some magic defense stat sticks. For my Sephiroth, I run Soba, which is P attack all allies, ice potency boost. OB6 is 1140% damage, and the ice buff, very, very powerful. P attack, and triangle sigil boost. Then obviously exploit weakness from Blade of Worthy, and then his ultimate, which is very important because he's going to get a P attack increase, P attack up to extra high. +4, and he also gets the interruption mastery, like I said, so he's going to do a ton of damage during that sigil phase once you break it. Very good, very good. He has 3 blizzard blows, 9.4 on the ice potency, 7.7 on the ice potency, and then a 9.6 on the ice potency. So you just want to get some really good ice potency stat 6 on whoever your DPS is. I'm running Blade of Ruin. This is P attack and ice potency, high P attack and ice potency also from Pressure Ridge, and then a boost attack and physical ability potency from enemy launcher. So I'll go through Seth real quick. P attack 7, level 3 boost attack, level 8 ice potency, level 5 ability potency, level 4 physical ability potency, and then he's getting a bunch of like magic defense and P attack all allies, boost attack all allies from the other characters. He also gets ice potency boost from his costume too. And 19,825 physical attack. The other 2 characters, the only thing you really got to worry about for them is having buff debuff at like level 6 or 7, right? It's kind of the only thing you really have to worry about, because that's kind of all they do. They're the support characters. All right, so that's pretty much my setup. Again, if you are running someone else, if you're running a Cloud, a Boot has a good video, a Janelle has a good video if you're running Tifa, and yeah, check those videos out and see their setups, because we're all in this together, man. Community, trying to help everyone out. Anyway, the Memoria too, you definitely want this at list level 10, the Memoria of Bahamut Sin, because you're gonna get ice potency up, as well as, well, it's mainly just for the ice potency up. And max ADP increase is also helpful, and the P attack increase, magic defense up. It's just a good Memoria for this fight. All right, so that's pretty much going to cover it for my setup. Now let's get into my run, and then I'm going to come back and go into more detail on my run. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, so you saw the run. I'm gonna break this down a little bit more though to kind of give you a better understanding of my inputs and whatnot. So let's get into it. Gonna press play and let's go. Gonna do some stops, tell you some things. So I always start with the Fruitful Energy twice here. As you can see, I'm in fake manual mode too. I kind of just let the computer do their thing because I don't like micromanaging this bullshit, so that's just me. So Sephiroth did the exploit. Lucia's just doing defense down. I don't go into defensive mode here, by the way, because it's just such little damage anyways. I don't kill the bombs. Okay, Asuna Darkness on Seph, and then we're going to go Asuna Darkness on Lucia. Also, defensive mode, every time he does this AoE fire hit, so he does it 3 times. So I do Jubilation, Spiritual Harmony, defensive mode, and then we're going to time one more defensive mode right here. So this is minimizing the damage we take overall, which is going to help our score. So we're going to just tank the bombs, not killing them. Don't have really the DPS to kill them. So then we go to offensive, gonna recharge Fruitful Energy. Gonna use Seph's ult immediately here, because it's gonna time perfectly with the sigil phase. So as you see, the ultimate went through was for Seph right there. So we'll go back. So sigil phase is kicking off. Perfect timing. So then I use cheering shots for Lucia because it's gonna bump up everyone's ATB. I do it after he goes into the sigil phase. Before I was like interrupting him, but if you interrupt him, it's going to only extend the fight by a few more seconds. So you don't want to do that. So I use it after the phase starts. It's gonna get everyone's ATB up, and then we go triangles all the way with Lucia. I'm going to switch to Aerith and have her use the circle sigils when she's ready. Lucia's using the triangle. We're going to use the circle. We're out immediately. I actually got there so fast that the... let's check that again. I actually got into the sigil phase so quickly that Sephiroth's overspeed wasn't even ready yet. So I'm like trying to spam it here. Does finally go through. Then we use it. Use his attack. So what I do here, after his attack goes through, so he's, whoops, as you can see, Sephiroth attacks here. I use the limit break right there because that interrupts his animation because he has a really slow animation. So once you use his limit break here, it's going to give him 30% on his next attack, which is very crucial. It's going to help his one-hit max damage. And then he's dead. And as you can see, it's like a 9.3 million hit or whatever. So very powerful, good for one-hit max damage. So, yeah, I guess that's kind of breaking it down. It's a lot to take in a very short amount of time. So I guess a brief rundown is very important to have all your buffs and debuffs active. I just go fake manual mode, and I just absorb the bombs. Lucia just keeps reapplying defense down, which is fine. Sephiroth is kind of just auto-attacking. And then after the bombs, making sure to get Seph's ultimate off is very nice because it times it perfectly right here. Like that. See, you already knocked off one of the circles. And then it's just making sure Lucia's ATB is max so we can get that triangle gauge max as soon as possible. Because you don't want to stay in the sigil phase too long. You want to get out as quickly as possible for, it just helps your overall score. Plus, you will take damage from the enemy if you stay in it too long. So that's another bad thing about it. So yeah, I do the cheering shots, get everyone's ATB up. So getting through this phase or perfecting it kind of took me a while to figure out. You do want to babysit Aerith because if you are in fake manual mode, she's just going to spam circle nonstop. So you don't want her to spam it too quickly or else you might not max out that damage sigil to 100%. So Lucia will just do the triangles by herself while you can just use Aerith to just do the circles once you're ready to get out. And then it's just, you're at the end of the fight, maximize damage. So one hit here, interrupt. And yeah, if you can't kill him with one hit, then interrupt. Then you do another hit. If you have another limit break that's active, see, I have like 2 more limit breaks that are active here. If I couldn't kill him right here, I could just interrupt again, then attack again, right? You interrupt the Sephiroth attack because it's going to save time overall. So yeah, that is I think my limit personally with an OB6 Sephiroth. Maybe I can get further. I can't kill the bombs. I think that's what's kind of holding me back from doing better. Plus, I don't have OB6 Lucia or her new costume, so that kind of holds you back as well. But yeah, I think this is pretty decent. 104 and the 23,000 damage, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with this run. So yeah, So yeah, that's going to cover it for my personal guide on the battle ranking for Deviant Hybrid, battle ranking 13. The rewards are actually pretty good this time. I mentioned this in my previous video. The thing is, there's like 35 groups now. I'm in group 23. There's like 35 groups, so you don't have to try super hard to get a good ranking, I feel. Like currently, if you look at this, there's only been 422 people that have actually even attempted this, so you're already top 422. So yeah, if you're top 422, that means you're automatically getting you know, this. I would say try to aim for at least top 300 to get this, but it shouldn't be too hard if you just at least, you know, just put in minimal effort for this. Like I said, you can just make the HP default and probably get like a top 100, 150 run, I would say. So yeah, but anyway, yeah, I think top 10 is more viable. Top 10 and top 20, top 30 is more viable for the weaker accounts now, just because they've divided so many people into so many groups. So yeah, just try the best you can. I hope this video helped y'all out. And yeah, if you want to enjoy my Ever Crisis content, please give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all on the next one. Later.